Here's a problem where we have to use the finance app and we have to calculate a monthly payment. So we're going to have to use the payment feature. So I've pulled up my finance app by clicking on apps, and then the first one, finance, and then TVM solver. So everything's cleared out. Now, Stella receives a loan of $32,000. So that is going to be the present value of $32,000. Okay, and then the interest rate is 5.29%, so I'm going to fill that in here, 5.29%. And then it's compounded monthly, so that's going to go down. The PY is going to be 12, and the CY is going to be 12. Now, she agrees to pay back the loan in 60 equal installments made at the end of each month over the next 5 years. So N is going to have to be 5 years times the number of compounds times 12, which is why the problem says it's going to be 60 equal installments, because 5 times 12 is 60. Now, make sure you have FV as 0 here. We're not going to use that in this problem, and it needs to be cleared out. We are going to solve for the payment now. So I was hitting alpha, enter. So our payment, notice it's negative because we're paying it out $608 or whatever this is, euros. Okay, so that is the amount of the monthly installment. Now, to answer part B, 4 years after she starts repaying the loan, Stella decides to repay the rest in a final single installment. Calculate the amount owing at the end of 4 years. So in order to answer this question, we just need to change from, instead of 5 years, to 4 years. And now, if we're going to calculate the amount we owe at the end of 4 years, we're now solving for the future value. So go back to my calculator. I change N to be 4 times 12, because it says 4 years. So that's going to be 48 months. And I just want to change my future value to, I just want to solve now for the future value. So leave that payment in there and solve for the future value, which is going to give us a negative number, but our answer is going to be positive. So 7,092, let's see, owing at the end of 4 years. Yeah, so that's how much we owe at the end of 4 years. We would want to write this 3 sig figs, so that would be 709, and then we would make that 2 a 0, so 7090. Just to be careful, you'll want to write down all the decimals first and then make your attempt at rounding.